better than all modern knives. Not only that, it's 800 years old.
Oh, but it is so amazingly good. Oh! Oh, Maarten, I really don't feel good at doing this. This could be the end of my favorite knife. Ready, Maarten?
Get it.
I've been waiting more than 7 years for this knife. The shot you saw at the beginning of the video has never left our minds. I'm gonna warn you, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a passion video of potentially my new favorite knife. It has 800-year-old oak in it. Yeah?
Let's start off with trying to recreate the opening shot of the video.
Let's go, boys! Oh, it doesn't, it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna try another piece. That is really good.
Ready, Freddy? Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that, Mikkie? That is nuts.
Oh my God. And look, I still got the remaining trap of a few weeks ago on here.
The Autine Leuku with bog oak. That's oak that has been in a bog or swamp for hundreds or thousands of years. Autine blew us away a few years ago with the first knife they made for Maarten with unparalleled heat-treated D2 steel. I wanted one ever since, and now Autine and Maarten fixed me up with one after 7 years of wanting this knife. This was that moment.
I've got something for you.
For me?
Yeah.
What is it?
I didn't get it for you, but
What is this?
It's something you've been waiting for.
Nee. Oh, dit is mijn Autine Leuku.
Yeah.
Oh, I have been waiting for this for about, what is it, 7 years? Oh, yo, dit is ziek.
So your handle is literally like 500 or 800 years old.
Yo. Oh, Jesus, but it is so well made. It is perfect.
First, very quick, this video is sponsored by Tools for Gents.
Howdy, son. You consider yourself a gent? Toolsforgents.com. Link in the description. I'll visit that if I were you.
So the main downside of bigger sized knives is carving. It's that it's not good at carving. But because of the grind and the balance or something, these Autine Leukus are amazing at carving. I mean, look at that.
In a normal situation, you would combine a Leuku with a Puko.
Yeah, but I would think that this is so good that it's almost not even necessary. I mean, look how easy this is. You know what? I'm gonna go further with carving because, I mean, this is a shit spear to start off with. But just for carving purpose, I'm gonna make, what was it called again?
Something like an Atlatl or something.
So this is the Atlatl, and this is what they call the dart. It predates the bow and arrow. People, it's really responsible for our survival as human beings. So that's it.
I've never actually made this before because I'm shit at it. Obviously, if you want to make a good Atlatl, you need a thinner stick, which is perfectly straight with feathers, just like a big arrow. So this is completely not for you a demonstration how to make one of these. Matt Graham will do that. Yeah? So follow his video. This is just to test the knife out. And you can make a nice Atlatl.
I think it will be pretty unlikely that the point will fly straight because of that crazy crook.
Yeah, so it's like the Dutch Atlatl. It won't hit anything.
But if it does penetrate, we'll never get it out.
Now, let's go, boys! Oh!
Holy shit, Mikkie, that is actually much more effective than I ever imagined.
This Atlatl is definitely part of the LGBTQ community.
It's not straight.
Not straight at all. Coconut. Let's penetrate the coconut. Think of it as Maarten's skull. Oh! Maarten, wil jij het een keer proberen?
Nee, ik heb een pijnlijke arm.
Maarten can't do this because he fell off snowboarding.
Yeah, I injured my shoulder pretty bad.
The secret with the Atlatl, not many people know this, is that when you throw the Atlatl, you have to shout Atlatl. Atlatl! See, I didn't pronounce the Atlatl correctly. Atlatl! You know what the problem is with my Atlatl?
What is it?
Is that if I would not use it, I would be probably 10 times more effective as a hunter.
But the most important question out of this is, what would you rate it for carving?
Martin, it's an unbelievable carver. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for carving, and it's going to sound crazy because it's a big knife, but the balance of this knife is right here, look at that.
Yeah.
You have got all the control in the middle of the knife. The point is shaped in a very ingenious way, which still makes
It's like a knife.
Are we really going to do it, Martin?
Yeah, wait, let me get off center so that if the knife breaks and doesn't fly into my foot.
Okay. This could be the end of my favorite knife.
Oh, I see
Survived!
split.
So I'm pretty sure the Sami people didn't really do it this way.
Did it, mate?
It did it! Let's go for it again. I know how I can improve this. Atlatl! Baton! The edge is perfectly in the middle of the knife, so it doesn't go to the sides, it just cracks the wood straight on.
Mikkie, this design has been around for more than 1,000 years. And it's a proven design. I mean, this is why we still use it, because it's proven. No way.
Yeah, way. I asked Autine if it could do this, and it said that it should probably...
They said it could baton, Mikkie. It didn't say it could split trees in half.
I'm doing this, I am doing this, I am doing this.
Just waited 2 years for this knife. Or 3.
7! 7 years! There are children who are doing this since the time I want this. Please don't break, please don't, please don't.
Oh my god. And there we go.
And it did it.
The knife is in half.
But I mean, look at how straight this knife, this piece of wood has knots in it, and it did it so straight.
Yeah?
I can't remember that any other knife does it so straight. I mean, look how inclusive we are. A bent Atlatl and then a very straight splitting knife. Oh, Martin, I mean, this knife is very much becoming one of my favorite knives in the whole collection.
Oh man.
This would be perfect for like making a spatula or a spoon or something.
Yeah.
It's done. And that's how fast you have a spatula, Martin. Look.
I love it.
Spatula. Okay, let's make a few feather sticks with it. I mean, it feels like it will do a...
Oh, wait, what would you give for batoning? What would you give for batoning? Before you're orgasming.
Oh, but it is so amazingly good.
Oh! Oh! That is... Mikkie,
Yeah.
that is a solid 9, 9.5 out of 10, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Could it be like it's a little bit Scandivex?
Yeah, maybe, probably.
It feels like a Scandivex almost. The whole knife doesn't feel like D2. Yeah, you also don't pay for it like being D2, but
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like D2. This is like D2 heat treated by master craftsman. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to make a fire, and as you can see, this is pre-processed wood. But suddenly now I'm realizing that actually what we did the first time with your Leuku is cut down a tree. Now we've cut down a lot of trees lately, so we want to be a little bit careful on cutting down all those trees. But this, just pretend that this is a standing tree.
Just maybe.
I do feel really, really nervous doing this because, I mean, this is just wood. And it is not
Just
like
wood, it's just 800-year-old old oak wood that they dug up from an old bog.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be very careful with this, but I just want to see if it can chop this.
It's not the best chopper.
No, it's not, but also mostly because I don't dare to go full power. Okay, so the last piece, I'm just gonna do this trick.
I might or might not have put my foot on Mickie's sheath. As you can see. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, it does really show that this knife could make very beautiful firewood. Just
Without an axe even.
yeah. Yeah, and watch this. This is how easy it can make a fire. You just keep filming there, Martin. Boom! I think we have something very incredible on our hands because we did not do a rope cutting test, but this is D2, and any knife that I know of after making this whole video would have had edge problems that has no super steel.
Yeah.
That has no super steel.
But wait, you don't know how sharp it came, but that was our first surprise. Before we did anything, we tested the sharpness on the scale. The lower the score, the better.
Yes, it is very sharp. It is very sharp. I'm genuinely very glad that it is so sharp, Martin.
That is extremely good.
Oh man. Oh my god, there is zero resistance. Zero.
And after everything you saw in the video, the knife was still amazingly sharp.
That is incredible.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
I mean, let me just get out of the wind. Almost perfect.
That's crazy.
But look at this, look at this. After a few straps on the DPK strap,
Yeah.
with DPK compound available at dpkshop.com.
Yeah, that sounds buttery, dude.
It is almost as good as new.
Yeah.
180, 158.
That's like when we got it, almost.
And that was on like 110.
Yeah.
But can you please realize that if we receive a knife that is 158, it gets a good grade.
Yeah.
It's like nice, well done.
And this is
after a whole day use. And it is a forged steel. It is not a super steel, but it behaves like a super steel.
Mikkie, my mouth is instantly watering.
Yeah, it is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean,
Oh my god, I'm
never-
so not a vegetarian. I'm sorry for everybody who's vegetarian, but I'm so not it.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
That's the stuff over there. Oh! That
Whoa.
is good, eh?
That's what I would call umami. It touched my tongue and it was like an explosion of taste.
I don't think I like it as much as normal ribeye. But lamb ribeye definitely gets like a solid, let's say
3, 2, 1,
8.5.
This stuff makes my life complete.
800 years old.
800 years old handle. Mikkie.
Just sounds a little less catchy for the title. This handle is 800 years old.
I thought that it was synthetic, but it is actually 800-year-old oak that was recovered from a bog and it has naturally stabilized.
Can you please join our giveaway?
And this is the last day that you can actually enter this month's giveaway. We are actually giving away the last DBK Bushcrafter with a leather sheet that was made. Thanks to DBK. We are giving away a Falcon Embla thanks to DBK. We are giving away the Extrema Ratio Settlance, Extrema Ratio. A James Brand X thanks to James Brand. A Rife Knives F4 thanks to Blade HQ. 2 Schnitzel Knives Fars thanks to Schnitzel Knife. And the Leatherman TTI Plus thanks to Tools for Gents. I got this knife 7 years ago, the Autine Leuku.
And I have wanted one since then.
Back then it was around 450 euros. It was D2 and actually in every way I thought, how is that knife gonna be worth that much money? But when we made the video, it completely blew us away. Now 7 years later, it completely blew us away again.
The forged look, it is not a forged look. This is forged.
Yeah.
You actually can see the forged flakes missing and stuff. It is unbelievable. I don't care if you guys think it's way too expensive. This is made by a master knife smith.
Yeah.
It can do everything I want. And I think you want to get that piece of meat away from your teeth. Other side. Je zit hij op je tand. Murk, zoom maar in op dit onzieke vlees.
Murk, dat niet. Het is een slagerswil.
I think I actually agree with that a big knife can do everything a small knife can. But a small knife cannot do everything a big knife can, because this big knife can actually do everything a small knife can. It can carve, it can do precise work, and it still has that great control because of the balance point. Yeah, it's not the best chopper, but I don't care because I don't want to chop with this knife.
Autine has done such an amazing job. He's a crazy good craftsman. I will put a link in the description. You have to check this man out. It's not cheap, but you buy a functional piece of art that somebody poured his whole heart in.
I received this knife and I actually took it around with me and showed it to friends that actually don't give a shit about knives.
Yeah.
This wood is 800 years old. It's bulk wood. Yeah, well, what's special about it? It's 800 years old. This is a knife that I will treasure forever.
Except, you're welcome guys, subscribe, like.
Oh wait, like for the algorithm, subscribe for the algorithm, comment which knife you would like to see us review. I mean, nobody said this one, but we're doing it anyways. Guys.